What's up, you guys? Robert here again for another TovarGuitar video lesson. Today we're going to do a request by Robert Mariano to do Your Sword versus My Dagger by Silverstein. So thank you, Robert, for requesting this request. To send requests, please subscribe, send the request. Also make sure to like and comment on the video. Follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. I'm pretty active on all those platforms to see what I'm up to on a day-to-day basis, new videos and stuff like that. And anyways, this song's not really that hard. It's a fun song to play. It's a good song. The only thing you have to know about the tuning is that it's tuned to drop D, so you got to tune your low E string to a D. So go ahead and tune to the D, and let's get right into it. So here's the intro part. Then it goes into the verse. So this is how it goes. So that first riff just goes like this: open 6th string, then hammer on 10, 12 on the 6th, and then really quickly you slide over to the 7th fret 5th string. You get the 10th fret 6th string again. Then on the 5th string it's 8, 7. Okay, really slow. And then it repeats again. On the second time it gets the 10th fret 6th string again, with the pinky like that. Okay, then it flip-flops. It does the first part, then the second part, then the first part, then the second part. Like this. Okay, then it goes into the power chord part. Straightforward. It's just the 1st fret 5th string power chord, then power chord on the 3rd fret 6th string, and then a C power chord with an E bass, which is just like this, which is basically 2nd fret 6th string, 3rd fret 5th string, and then if you can get with your pinky the 4th string 5th fret, you could also, but it's not necessary. You could just get it with these two fingers, just those two strings. So here it is all together again. And it does it twice. And then it goes into the verse. Okay, so the next part's the verse. And actually I'm going to squeeze together the verse and the chorus part because they're pretty much interleaved together and they're so short and I don't think we'll get too mixed up, so I'm going to put it all in one piece. So it goes like this. That's the verse, okay? So it does that twice. So these are the chords. It's drop D, open D chord like this. Then that 1st fret 5th string chord we did before. Then that 6th string 3rd fret power chord we did before. And then that C inverted chord that we did before. Okay, and you just play like this. Da-da-da-da. Then it goes into the next part, which goes. So that part's real simple. It basically goes power chord 1st fret 5th string, then slide up 2 frets to the 3rd fret, and then it does a riff pretty much like the intro, but it just altered a little bit the second time. It adds a harmony. It goes like this, just like the intro, except it does the pinky part. Okay, at the end, it doesn't do the short one. It does the long one. And the second time it does this. Right after that pinky note, it goes 7, 5 on the 4th, and then 7 on the 5th. that's a harmony to the other notes that would have been there. So you can play either or, it doesn't matter, but the harmony sounds better, I think. So it goes twice. Does it twice? And the third time, it goes into the chorus part, which goes open D power chord, 3rd fret 6th string power chord, then it goes 1st fret 5th string, then 3rd fret 5th string, and that's it. Then it goes into actually it starts over. It does another verse and it basically goes through all that again, and then it goes into the bridge. So let's get into that. Okay, so the next part is the bridge, and the bridge has 2 parts to it. So after the chorus right before, the guitar completely drops out and it's drums and bass, and the bass does that intro riff and it repeats it 4 times. Okay, so after 4 of those, then the guitar kicks in, but it doesn't do the riff, it just does an open E string like this. And it does it 4 times, except on the 4th time, it does these 2 power chords, 1st fret 5th string, and then 3rd fret 5th string. And so we're just going to get into the rhythm of it. It's palm muted, so get a nice and chuggy sounding. And basically the rhythm is just like the intro riff. So if you can hear that intro riff, like that. So it's kind of weird because the first one's a little bit shorter than the second one, so it's off time like that. But if you can hear the intro riff and then just kind of play the rhythm as if you were playing that intro riff, you'll get it. Again. And that's basically it. So let's get to the next part of the bridge. Okay, so the next part of the bridge, it's really simple. It's just chords. The time is kind of funny. I counted in 6/8. So pretty much it's the D power chord, open D power chord, then the 3rd fret 6th string power chord, then the 1st fret 5th string power chord, then it goes back to the 3rd fret power chord, then it goes to that inverted C chord, like that. And pretty much if you count 6 like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, and then it goes back into the... Okay, and actually over the bridge, there's some other guitar, like a lead guitar under that. So let's get into that part. Okay, so the lead guitar part over the bridge part is simple, but it's a long part. So what I'm gonna do is break it down into little sections, because if you learn the little sections and you just put it all together as one big one. So basically it's just octaves. So the first finger is going to be on the 5th string, your 3rd finger is going to be on the 3rd string. And if you've ever done octaves before, it's just these 2 fingers, and it's going to be 2 frets up and 2 strings down, the difference, okay? And then you're going to have to strum all the strings. But you only want to hear these 2. So what you do is you just lay your middle finger over the strings, and you should be able to cover and mute the other strings if you do it correctly. because you're just laying it barely over the top, and you should still be able to hear these two, but not that one, not that one, and not those ones. Okay, and then it goes into okay, so here's the first one. Basically, I'm gonna be saying frets based on my index finger. So 5, 7, 3. Okay, and here's how that one goes. Okay. That's the first one. Second one, and the second one actually repeats 3 times during the whole pattern. So it's 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, 10, 12, 10. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's the second one. The third one is very similar, except it replaces the 10 with the 15th, and it stops on the 12. So it goes like this. Extra long on the 12, so it's 5, 7, 8, 15, 12, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. Then it does number 2 right after that. 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, 10, 12, 10. Okay. After that, it does number 1. And then it does number 2 again. Okay, and that's the lead part, right, during the chords of the bridge. Okay, and that's all the parts to the song. And that's how you play Your Sword versus My Dagger. Not really a hard song, but really fun to play, really good song. Thank you, Robert, for requesting this request. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. I have all that on the description below. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel and like and comment the video. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Be safe.